Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. I wanted to record this video in the living room because we have much more sun. Today is a sunny day. The sun is going, but I'm going to try to record all my video without like any other kind of lights so you can enjoy the sun. As in UK, we cannot see it that often, so that's why. Anyway, in the video of today, I'm really happy to say that I want to talk about something that is really important, especially now with my friends. We have been talking a lot about it, and I thought it would be really good for me to give some advice, as now I'm really happy in that area, and I'm sure I can help some women with this. So, I want to talk today about how to find the right partner. All right, because it's something that especially for women is really difficult, because we always like come across the guys that are not for us. They really hurt us, they do some messed up things, and then and then you realize like it was a lot of time, and then it was not worth it. So the first thing that I want to say is you can be okay with yourself without having any partner. You shouldn't need anyone to be happy. But if you are looking for someone at the moment, and you want some advice, and you think like there is something wrong with you and that's why you don't find the correct one, that's not true. First of all, my advice is not you. Normally, like, it's them. So yeah, so I would like to give you some tips of what I did different in order to be in a happy relationship, and hopefully you find the right one. If it's not now, it will be like later on. So, in my case, I since always I have been with the wrong guys. They were confused, or they were manipulating me, or they were in some kind abusive to me mentally and stuff. So it was always the wrong partner, and I always tried to save them and to be with them, and I didn't want to leave them. So now I'm really happy because I found someone that is really healthy and is completely different. And when you find that person, you wonder yourself, why did I spend so much time with the wrong ones? Why did I fight so much for people that didn't deserve me? So that's why I'm here to give you some advice about what I changed, and what you have to follow. So, first of all, you need to be yourself at all times. So one of my advice is you need to find someone that it has to be your best friend. If it's someone that is not sure about yourself, tries to hide you, like doesn't introduce you to your friends, to his friends, sorry, or her friends, doesn't want to meet your family or the other way around, run. That's red flag from the beginning. Obviously it's not going to happen in the first month, or the second month, maybe in 3 months, 4 months. It will take time, but you need to see how that person behaves as well. Because many guys, the problem with many guys is they say so many things to you, and then like most of the cases is not true. Like, you need to watch someone's actions. you know and also, another advice that I was giving my friends: don't usually, if love is not working for you and you're always going for the wrong ones, the people that they don't know what they want, or the people that mistreat you and stuff like that, go for the completely opposite. Go for someone that maybe I don't know, at the first instance that you see them, it is not fireworks, you know but you have a connection with them, and then you see that they are good looking, and then keep going on dates, and see how it goes. Anyway, that's one of my advice. For me, in my case, I was like quite a long time alone, because one thing that I recommend after a really bad breakup or whatever, is to spend some time alone with you. Do what you like, treat yourself, get better. Sorry, my my dress is falling. Treat yourself, go out, meet people and see, different people, see what you want, the values that you're looking for. So I spent so much time, like by myself. Obviously I had guys, after me and stuff like that, but I was not really into the mood. And then the guys that came after me, they were as well like really toxic, like hello, yes, no, yes, no. So I was like, no, this is not what I'm looking. I know what I'm looking, and I'm going to go for it, and until that appears, I'm going to be with myself, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, and also sometimes, many of you that you are watching this video, probably you will have gone through really difficult situations, someone that you loved and they mistreated you, you fight so much for that relationship. So don't worry, you will be maybe thinking, why this happened to me, I spent so much time thinking why these situations happen to me, I just want to be happy, I just want someone normal, someone healthy like me, blah, blah, blah. And I understand now, after much time thinking about it and going to therapy and everything, I understand now that this had to happen to me even if I didn't deserve it, because thanks to these really bad experiences I could put my boundaries and set up my boundaries and refuse the people that are not for me and they are not going to bring me anything serious or anything good, and then find the correct one. So if I hadn't had these bad experiences, I would still be looking for the players, the guys that are not convenient for me and stuff like that. Anyway, how did I know that it was different? First of all, when I met him, I didn't know. I was really scared because I had a really bad experience. But anyway, that's in the past, so it doesn't really matter. But so yes, I was like doubting every time. It was like, oh, he's nice, but I don't know. But one thing that made me realize like he was different as well is because in the first date that we had, like we talked about everything, like even serious things, even not in the sense of we are going to be doing these things or like it was too soon to know, but he was so easy to talk. So I was like, oh my god, this is a mature guy, he doesn't hide me anything, we were talking about everything. I was like really calm, everything. Also, another thing is like he wasn't too pushy with me. He was always respecting me. We had a really, really nice date as well. We spent so much time together as well. Like we didn't get bored of each other. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Also, another advice that I give you is like go step by step. Like don't rush anything. If he's someone that is going to like really show you who they are and that they care, they will. Because for example me, I really want to go slow because of the past that I had. So I told him like, I really like you, but I want to go day by day. And he was there for me. He didn't go, he didn't leave me. He was super patient with me. And and we were having a great time. Like every time we see each other, we did plans together. So yeah, it was really good. Another advice that I have for you, it has to be someone that also is interested in the things that you like. Like even for example, I don't know, we both like plants, real plants, and he works in a garden center and he knows every plant. It was really cute because like he has been sending me plants. He brings me a new plant and with little messages, and I was like, that's really cute. Something that we have in common, and then he does this in a nice way for me. Also, he, even if he's not interested in dancing, that's one of the things that I realized, like, oh my god, this guy cares about me. Even if he's not into dancing, when I go with the dance group, because it's something that I did, too, and it helped me a lot. After a recovery, I always a breakup, sorry, I always recommend, focus on your goals, try new things. So one of the things that I really wanted to do is like go to dancing. And then I discovered Fogo, and it was amazing. I met so many like good people, it's like a little family. But even if he's not, like a person that dances normally, he would always come to the events with me. And this was in like the first months we met each other, and I was like, oh my god, he's coming. It's not his thing, but he's trying, and he's always trying new things for me. It's just like, oh, like even food, everything. Like he's always open, to come with me to every place. He's like, I'm coming. It's so easy as well, You need to look for someone that is easy. It's not difficult, That's another advice. Oh my god, we plan something and we do it together. It just happens like naturally, we travel together as well, so that's really good. We already plan like future travels. Also he was really up to like knowing my family and everything, and I was the one like taking some time. And then after, like now we are like half a year, I brought him to Spain, and it was amazing. It was like, oh my god, where have you been all this time? I was fighting for the wrong ones, and where have you been? It's like, oh, I don't know how to describe it. When you meet that person, you realize, like how much time you lost, if that makes sense. But you didn't lose it because you had to learn from the bad experiences in order to have the good one. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't go for the guys or the girls. It doesn't matter that they are yes, no, yes, no. Don't go for the guys or girls. They don't they don't pay attention to you. They don't, you know, this guy, like, he's always telling me how beautiful I am, you know, he's always complimenting me, like, oh my god, babe, that dress, everything. I just feel so valued from him every time, even when he texts me, you know, like, you feel this, like, you need to feel in peace, you know. If someone is giving you a hard time for stupid things, or they are jealous, they are insecure, run, you know. It's a red flag. Honestly, go with someone that is going to appreciate you. You are going to feel free. You don't have to be 24/7 like texting each other, you know. You are just there and you see each other. Also, he also showed me, because he doesn't live in here, so he has to drive, and whenever we see each other, that more or less is like 3 times a week or something like that, he always drives to me, you know. And that I really value, because not everyone drives, you know, just to see the person and then the parking and everything. So I don't know, he has shown me in so many ways, like, he cares, even like little things, like, I was missing like knives that cut really well, like cheese and ham, because I love all of that, because it's Spanish. He brought me some. He's a really analytical person as well, so he brought me pillows because I needed more pillows. Like, little things that you see that they care. You know what I mean? It's just a feeling of wow, you know, like what I have. And it's so easy. That's how I describe it to my friends, you know. It's so easy to be with him, because he makes me happy every day. We barely have arguments, and when we have arguments, like, we talk with each other, you know what I mean? Oh, I never go with a guy that doesn't communicate, that is, you know, like, quiet, and never he's like, oh, I'm sorry, and then always makes the same mistake again. This guy, you know, some things that I don't know, little things, you know, maybe, oh, I don't really like when you do this, he changed it, and he changed it for me, and I'm like, wow, he makes an effort, you know what I mean? So it just, you see in actions, you know, who really cares about you, who loves you, and who doesn't, you know what I mean? I would like to mention one guy. I'm not going to say the name, I'm not going to give any more details, but I had a guy that really hurt me in the past, not my last one, like another one, and then I had a really hard time, because like, he was really into me, but he was still in love with his ex, and you know, and he did many bad things to me, and yeah, I had a really horrible time, recovering from that. So, after 4 years, he has come and apologized to me. And it was quite of a shock, because I didn't expect that from him, you know. And we talked and stuff like that. And, you know, I got over it long time ago. But I was really surprised from his long message, you know, because I didn't expect anything from him after all this time, you know. And I realized how my partner is important for me, because I can talk with him about everything. I told him about this guy, and he was so chill, and he was, okay, what are you going to do? And I was like, nothing, I'm just going to answer to him. But honestly, he's in my past, and, you know, he's know what I want, and, you know, like, but he was so chill, he was so understanding, and even in other situations, you know, of guys that go after me and stuff like that, he's always there for me. He doesn't get angry. He's like, okay, let's talk about it, blah blah. So it's just like, it comes naturally, you know, when you are with someone that is healthy. You talk about everything. You don't hide anything. You know, you are always there for each other. Even if he has something that he likes and I don't like, we share it together. And also, another important thing: once you are in a relationship for a long time, it's really important that you talk about important things like future and stuff like that. We were talking, well, we are not planning to soon to move together, but we were like, it came naturally that he asked me the question. He's like, what do you think? And we were talking about houses and stuff like that, you know, to start renting. And but it was amazing, because I had such a comparison with this guy and others that I had in the past. Like, he's nothing like the others, you know. I was laughing with my psychologist talking about this guy, and she's like, Bea, well done. This is completely opposite to the other guys that you had, you know. He's so sure of himself, he's so mature, he's so happy, he's so positive as well. Oh my god, he rarely gets angry. So it's perfect. He's so mature, and then he's there to support me, you know. So when I'm having a bad day, I know I'm going to talk with him, and he's going to be good for me. So yeah, look for someone that is going to be that. Is going to be, you know, your support. Obviously, you are your own support as well, but look for someone like that. Honestly, don't accept half things. It's not worth it. Honestly, I want to show you the cat. I don't know if he's going to let me. Brin, ven. One second. Ven. Ven. Que te voy a enseñar a YouTube. Brin has puppy. Is the cat of the house. Sorry. That's it, mi amor. But yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, honestly, don't accept like bare minimum. Don't accept someone that doesn't appreciate you. Like, life is too short. Honestly, like, now I realize like how much time I lost with other guys, and I see them and I'm like, what I was doing with this guy. Like, he's not worth it. He's not worth my time. He's not worth me. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. Like, open your eyes. And even if you don't find that person yet, be with yourself, be happy. You know, there is so many people that appreciated me, and still appreciate me when I was single. Yeah, they check on me all the time, and I was like, oh my god, and I'm relaxed, I'm happy. You know, I don't need anyone to stress me, to treat me wrong, you know, to treat me less than I am. Honestly, like, I always tell my friends, don't go with the guys that confuse you. It's not worth it. They are such a losers. They are losers themselves, you know, because they lose someone like you. And then they end up with girls or guys that they are not worth it, you know. People that use them, cheat on them, you know, but that's their own thing. That's their own problem. I really don't care, you know. Every person has their own, you know, how they say, direction in life. And good for them, you know. They know what they did, and then, you know, it's their own karma, it's their own, you know. Good for them, wish them luck, and go your own way, but choose right. Choose someone that is going to care about you. Choose the correct friends. That's another advice. Really focus the person, which friends they have. This is really important. The circle they are surrounded. If they are bad friends, probably they are going to be a bad person. They are not going to have a good heart. Focus on how they treat another women in front of you, you know. Do they shout to another woman? If they do, run. You know, it's many things that I want to do another video about it, because it's long. It's almost 20 minutes, sorry. But it's so many things that you see, and you think about it, and then you are like, oh my god, why didn't I see all these red flags? You know, why I was fighting for someone that it was not even in my level. You know what I mean? Like, no point. You know, leave them with their own issues, you know, and go to look for someone that is in your level, you know. So yeah, so that was my video for today. I really wanted to do it, you know, because my friends were like, oh my god, you give so much good advice, let's do it. And I was like, actually, okay, I'm going to record it so other people want to watch and, you know, see what I do. And yeah, all positive vibes, you know. Life is too short, as I always say. Do what you like, be who you are, be a good person, help others, meet people, you know, and be happy. Honestly, like, I appreciate this, son. So, you know, appreciate life, appreciate what you have, instead of complaining about what you want, instead of focusing on what you don't have. Just love what you have and do something about it. And yeah, Matt, if you're seeing this, Matt is my boyfriend, that I love you, and then that I'm really happy with you, and yeah, I'm embarrassed now, but thank you for everything, for being there for me. And yeah, thank you for my friends as well. I'm really grateful for my family, for everyone. I'm having the best time of my life right now. I have 2 wonderful jobs, a wonderful boyfriend, wonderful friends. I am happy. I don't know, like, I'm in the best time of my life right now, and I hope it's going to continue like that. All right. So anyway, have an amazing day, have an amazing weekend, everything, and then yeah, see you in the next video. Bye, guys.